What's up, y'all? Good game reviews. This isn't a game review. This is just like a little rant I want to get off my chest. Recently saw a report that said that Rex Burkhead and Juwan Bentley, a linebacker of the New England Patriots, and Rex Burkhead is, running back of the New England Patriots. They're both on injury reserve. Now, in a time where the defense isn't as great as we want it to be right now, these are two players that I would have rather not seen pop up on injury reserve. Just not the best time, especially when the defense is already trash and the offense needs weapons. Those are two players that we just can't afford to lose right now. We've already lost so many other players, and now it's just like, Juwan Bentley was looking like the best linebacker out on the field, and that's saying something. And now he's on injury reserve. Man, I'm going to stay hopeful, but it's going to take a miracle and a half for them to have any success going forth. They really got to get it together. Another thing I want to talk about is mainly the defensive line. Something I've been noticing since the Lions game and the Jaguars game is Van Noy lined up on the outside, rushing the passer. Now, I don't know how they think that is going to work, but no. Van Noy is not a pass rusher. He's not a pass rusher. I don't know whose head that we got to drill that information into, but somebody needs to learn quick before they end up losing some more games that Van Noy is not a pass rusher. All right, perfect example. What did we see the first week against the Houston Texans? Did we see Van Noy out there majority of the time when the defense came back onto the field, or when it was on second down, third down? Did we see Van Noy out there on the outside, lined up as if he was a pass rusher? No. Who did we see usually on when the defense first came out? Who was lined up out there? Trey Flowers, and on the opposite end of him, another DN. It wasn't Claiborne, because Claiborne didn't really come out there until it was like one of those third down situations. So he wasn't on the outside when the defense would come out first, or if there was on a first down, he wouldn't be out there. It would be Trey Flowers on the opposite end, and then on the opposite end of him, you have Keontae Davis. Or on certain plays, you have Deidre Wise. I think I saw Trent Harris out there one play. Another defensive end we have who didn't play that first week, Derek Rivers. He could be lined up out there. You have all of these other DNs, and you saw from the first week that pretty much worked. When you had a defensive end on the opposite end of another defensive end, you were able to cause a little bit more pressure. Maybe that's just what I was seeing. I'm pretty sure some other people were seeing it too. Because we certainly didn't see, and I know this for a fact, we certainly didn't see Van Noy out there majority of the time trying to rush the passer. And I don't know if Keontae Davis is injured, or Trent Harris is also injured, or something's wrong with Derek Rivers, but we don't need Van Noy out on the outside trying to rush the passer as if he's a pass rusher, because he's not a pass rusher. So I don't like injuries. But in this case, as far as the Juwan Bentley injury goes, even though this looks very much like a negative, this could be a positive in a very thick disguise. Unless they put Roberts out there with Dante Hightower, you can have Dante Hightower and Van Noy out there. And on the opposite end of Claiborne, since they've been doing this a lot more lately with Claiborne on the outside, on the opposite end of Claiborne, you can have, guess what? Another DN. You can put Keontae Davis out on the outside. You could possibly put Trent Harris out there a few times. But I would really like to see Derek Rivers out there if Trey Flowers is not back. If Trey Flowers is not back, I would kind of like to see Derek Rivers out there. At best, I would like to see Deidre Wise out there. So, guys that I would like to see on the outside, minus Trey Flowers, opposite of Claiborne. Guys who I would like to see on the other side would start with Deidre Wise, Derek Rivers, Keontae Davis, Trent Harris. And if none of these guys can be lined up out there, if something were to happen to all of these guys, knock on wood. I don't have any wood to knock on. I think I found some wood real quick. Knock on wood. If those 4 guys can't be out there, then you can possibly put Van Noy out there, opposite of Adrian Claiborne. But no. A defensive end needs to be out there. Not some linebacker who can't rush pass. Every time I saw Van Noy out there trying to rush the passer, he would get driven back before they even engaged on each other. As soon as the ball was snapped, he would run up, boom, push back instantly. He couldn't even get close to the quarterback. Go back and look at every single time, every single down that he played. Go back and look at Van Noy. Every time the ball was snapped, every time he went to rush the passer, driven back. Every time. He didn't get one lick of pressure on the pass rush. On the passer. Excuse me. Guys, I know none of the Patriots coaches are listening to anything that I'm saying. I already know this. And barely people out there are listening. But that's just the way I feel about it. And I feel like they're going to, I hope that they see that Van Noy is not a pass rusher and it will do the defense no good to have him on the outside rushing the passer. I hope that they take those 2 weeks, those 2 losses, put it into their brain and say, you know what? I don't think Van Noy needs to be out there majority of the time trying to rush the passer. Because obviously, if we look at what happened, he's not able to get any type of pressure on the QB. He's not putting any pressure on him. He's not getting any hits. He's definitely not getting any sacks. So why is he out there trying to rush the passer when he's not creating any type of a pass rush? I think they're going to ask themselves that question sooner or later. Hopefully sooner. Hopefully by this upcoming game. And I hope to see Van Noy back in his regular position instead of trying to rush the passer. This is Good Game Reviews. Rakeem out.